just as usual, we'll be looking at Deriv, and of course, we'll be starting with volatility 75 1 seconds. And just in case you're not familiar with the broker called Deriv and the particular asset I'm trading right now, it's actually a synthetic market. Remember, Deriv don't just offer the normal forex market; they also offer synthetic, whereby you can trade them on weekends, on public holidays, no fundamentals, just your pure technicals. So if that's not interesting, you can check the description. If you don't have an account with them, you can check the description. I'll be leaving a link there for us to register an account with them. Anyway, that aside, looking straight into today's analysis of which we'll be starting with volatility 75 1 second, just the way I said earlier. And of course, we're marking as our structures, the zone we feel the market is going to respect are very, very soon. And the first one here is this, which you can see. This was actually our previous, what's it called? Our previous low some time ago. Then the market actually broke below it. Now going straight to the next low, which is likely to still be this level. And then any movement below this shows us that the market is ready to continue on a big time bearish movement. So you can see this move below this. You can see this bullish engulfing over, like this will be almost a day candlestick all on one day, and then you can see trying to move above the bed. You can see the loss in momentum by that little candlestick. Let me just zoom it out so you can see it clearly. Let me zoom that out so you can see that clearly. So you can see what I'm talking about. You can see this movement. You can see this loss in momentum giving us inverse hammer, and of course you can see another bearish candle telling us that the bears are currently still in this zone. So let's go to the 15-minute chart. Let's see if we can actually see a good entering for us to go short on this, and this is going to be our next target. Remember, the fact that it's going this way does not really mean that you are going to see any good entry. Alright, so going straight to this level for now, if you're actually going short on this, the market actually moved in our favor in a long time. You can see this, because if we say want to go short on this, already this has already gone, because that means you are going to enter around this level, stop loss this level, then you're targeting around this zone, which is definitely not really too good. Why? Because the stop loss is too wide, and then your target is approximately 1.73. So for me, I'm not going to take this. But if you want to take it, fine. But for me, I'm going to be taking this trade. I'll just wait for the market to pull back or then break below this. Alright, that's going to the next one, which is going to be the 75 itself. Remember, we have other pairs, just in case you're not good with ones I'm trading. You can actually check out other ones. We have several other pairs, over let me say like 200 assets for you to trade on the synthetic market. Remember, you mustn't just trade just the one I'm actually analyzing. And I think the 75 itself seems to be on the bearish, and in fact, this is actually a bearish run. So let us go to the 15-minute chart. Let's see if we can see a retracement for us to actually join the trade. For now, no. There's no any major entering level for us, so just keep fingers crossed for the days on volatility 75. Now, going to the next one, which is going to be the boom index, and of course, we'll be starting up with the boom 500. Remember, this is what we do every single day. We do this analysis every single day. Just in case today we are not really seeing any trading signal, you can actually come back tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow you might see. Or then I drop alert sometimes when I see the market actually move in my favor and currently on a major support or major resistance or major levels where I feel there's a lot going on there. I'll definitely drop information to alert you on that. So here is the next one, which is going to be the boom 500, and you can see it currently moving below our previous low, but then we really see we are just coming to the market right now. I can see it has already moved far below our entry level. So let's go to the 15-minute chart. Let's see if we can see opportunity for us to actually go short on this market. Already also moved far away. We would have gone short on this as we saw this market somewhere around this level. Then taking into it from here, stop loss there is definitely not really of good risk to reward ratio. So also, I'm still letting it go. Remember, I don't really like chasing the market. If it has moved, it has moved. So I just let it go. And there's another day to always trade another one. So going to the next one, which is going to be the boom 1000. I'm sure you're getting. Please remember, the comment section is actually there just in case you have any question to ask. Please, you can drop it in the comment section if you have any question at all. And remember, share in your groups, with your friends, your colleagues that I feel actually need this information. Alright, that said, also marking the structure, and I think this actually just moving below our analysis, our previous low. I can see let's see if we can see entry signals already, or moving back into that zone. Okay, from what we are seeing, we can't really see any major confirmation for us to go short right now. Nothing confirmation. There's no any confirmation right now. You can see this spike, and then you can see this movement. You can see the market just moving more like in a range right now, moving from this level down to this level. So we are likely to actually see any of them, either a break below this or then a break above this. So in order that happen, if we are seeing a break above this, they might go long, and if it's a break below this, then we'll definitely be glad to go short in continuation of the trend. That's going to the next one, which is going to be the crash index, and of course, I'll be starting up with the crash 500. And yes, crash 500, and of course, going to the H4. All right, let's take this down a little so you can see a bit clearer. Wow, I think that 500 seems to be on a bearish for a long time right now. So let's just mark our structure. Remember, there's nothing we're gonna do on this particular one because you can already see the market currently moving into that zone. You can see the loss in momentum candlestick. You can see the rejection area of the market. You can see the rejection area of the market unable to actually break above this zone. So what are we expecting now? There are two things actually happen right here. Why? Because I can see market making series of new highs and new lows. Why does this do? Okay, let me just use this to make it a bit clearer. The market moved from here, went above this, came down, then broke above this level right here, stopped here, came down, broke above that, got here. Now you can see now the market is totally indecisive, trying to break above it, but still it seems like there's a lot of force around that level. So what we're going to be expecting to see what really the market does. Is it breaking above this, or are we seeing a continuation on the bearish side? That's what we're definitely going to be waiting for as they goes back. And it's better we use an higher time frame for that. Remember, this is crash, and this crash actually moved in a default manner. Now, from this, just from the 1 hour time frame, I think this is actually a time for us to actually go short on this. And remember, if you're definitely going short on this, our stop loss is going to be right here. Anything above this standards a buy trade. Anything below this level standards a short trade. So that means we're going to be looking at what the market is going to do around this zone right here. So if you actually remain in this zone, they'll be more than glad to go short on this. Otherwise, we are definitely going to keep our fingers crossed to see what's going to happen. It's going to move above this for us to actually go long. So for now, I'll definitely be going short on what's it called, on cash 500. Remember, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Yes, it's looking very nice. This is very good support. You can see this level getting rejected. You can see the bearish engulfing candlestick, but then you can also see all these bullish, and you can see this particular candlestick showing you that there's a loss in momentum. If you go to the 15-minute chart, you can see that the market has a lot of force around that level, unable to break above that zone where I actually show you on the 15-minute chart. So that's why I'm currently going short on that. And of course, I'm going to target this next level right here. I think that's going to. So let me just go into the trade at once. So let me mark the check and know where exactly I'm targeting. Sorry, oh god. Sorry, please, I'll just be right back. Okay. So that's going to be 10:19. Okay, 13:19. Alright. Okay, good. Thanks so much. Actually, I just went short on our crash 500 index. Okay, going to the final one, which is going to be the crash 1000. And of course, going to the H4. H448. I don't know, this guy is actually a bit confusing at times. Okay, let's just mark out the structures. These are the previous, what was it called? The previous low we marked some time ago, and of course, we say a move below, then we are expecting a bearish, and you can see that already. Though then the bear didn't really move. I think this would be like maybe a day bearish candlestick, a day bear, because this is H4. I can see this is more than 8. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That means more than 24 hours bearish. So then let's take now. Is it really moving back into our zone for us to target this? Let's go to 15-minute chart first. For now, there's no any major confirmation, so still going to the 1 hour time. Remember, this is our crash, means that we actually have a default movement. The default movement on the crash is actually on the bullish side, while default movement on the boom is actually on the bearish side. So that's why most of the time on the lower time frame, I not really have a very good confirmation. It's better I go to the 1 hour chart to have a good confirmation. Now on this, what I'm waiting for is for this candlestick to close If this candlestick actually close are bullish, I'll be more than glad as we go short on this. Remember, if it closes bullish, if it closes bearish, that means I'm not taking this trade. But if this candlestick actually close are bullish, I will also go long on this. So that means I'm likely to enter somewhere around this level. There may be my stop. Yeah, this is my stop loss going to be definitely, and of course my next target is going to be right here, which is, let me make it 3. Let me confirm first. Okay, this is what I'm targeting. I think it's already there. Let me just bring it down a little. That means my target is going to be 4803. So remember, not now is after the close of this candlestick. This candlestick closes bullish. That's when I'll be more than glad I'm going long on that. Alright, that's it. That's going to be the end of today's analysis. And of course, remember the broker we just used is Deriv. The link is in the description. Just in case you're not familiar with them, check the description. I've dropped a link there for you to register an account with them. And if you're interested with that link, automatically gives you access to all my trades, all my algorithm. You can see all the trade I take. I can also choose to copy any of them on the copy. Please, if you're copying any of the trades, remember to always adjust the lot size to the lot size actually that is comfortable for your account. That said, I wish everyone a profitable day trade ahead. Remember to stay safe, trade safe, and please don't risk more than you can afford to lose, no matter how perfect the market chart looks. Please, once again, I wish you a profitable day trade ahead.